If your clients don't do what you want from them or what you expect, and if you explain everything in detail, but they still don't do what you want that they should do, because you know that they need to do the things in order to achieve the transformation, their goal. And you know that's good for them, but still they don't do it. So what's wrong here? And I experience this with my clients, and with their clients, and I also experience this with myself. I had a client and she had everything, and everything was there, and we just needed to do the right things in the right order. And I have done this, so I knew these steps were really helping her to achieve her goals or getting closer to them. But she told me that she wants to have it in a different way. And I thought, wow, why? Why would you like to do this the other way? Not the way I know it's good and it's proven, because I have the results and I have done this a lot of times. So why would you do something different? And then I had to remember myself. When I was the head of the consulting team and was coaching consultants how to become better consultants, I always ask them, what is the real goal we're after? So what is the goal that you want to achieve for our client? And is this the goal of the client? If not, then you need to adjust the plan. And I had to remember myself about this, because I saw that I have all the information about my client, and I knew what we need to do. What steps do we need to take in order to move forward and get closer to the goal? But she couldn't see this. I haven't taken her into my world and what I know, so that she couldn't relate to this and she couldn't see this. And the other thing that I realized is that although you give other people your perspective, it's sometimes really they need to change the way they do things. So they need to give up how they approach things. They need to give up the way they think. And this is something I really experience with a lot of clients, and also with a lot of coaches, consultants and experts out there. They have a proven way. They know what they need to do with a client, but they cannot shift the perspective of the client so that they are able to adopt to this new way of your way. And this is something you really have to, it's not about the information at all. So although if you have a proven way in order to do things and really help your clients, it's often something completely different, irrational, that is in the way. So I give you a little bit of more examples and context here. Think of an athlete, and an athlete who wants to run a marathon, and you have the best training program for them, which also suits them, their personal needs and everything. But at some point during this journey, you think, why isn't there any progress anymore? Why are they don't progress in the training program? Everything is good, and you know this because you have proven it with a lot of people, but still this person don't get the results and you cannot move forward. And sometimes it's completely off topic. It's something completely personal, and you need to feel this and look at the other person and really ask, what is standing in your way? Is it something logical? Is it something that you cannot see? Or is it something, or turn it around, ask, what is it really? What feeling? It's about the feeling that the other person has. What is it that stops you? Why can't you move forward? Because if you ask this question, then you get to the core. Because often it's not about the information, it's not about the way. There are a lot of proven ways out there, but sometimes it's about a feeling, about an experience from the past that is in the way of your client to move forward. And I experience this exactly the same with my client as well. So there was one thing that was in her way, her perfectionism. And she told me this later on, that her perfectionism about doing things was the thing that triggered her, that she raised a wall and couldn't see through the wall or above the wall how to progress. And that's sometimes the things that are in the way of your clients so that they cannot move forward. And this is so crucial to understand this for you as a business owner, as a coach, as a consultant or expert, to really see the person, what are the challenges they face on an individual level. You need to be very specific there, and you need to have a platform or an approach where they can approach you on a human level so that you really care about them. And that's why I think most of the online courses are not providing the help they could, because they only provide this information but not the help on the human level. They don't help you on the individual level there. And if you do this, you can provide much better help, get much better results. You can then do much better marketing, your sales gets easier, all the things that you want to achieve with your business, so that you attract really people to your business. All the marketing techniques and sales techniques, you can just leave it at home and leave it for others. If you just focus on these things, your business gets so much better and your results get so much better for your clients. And from there, it's much more easier to make marketing, to make sales. You get more referrals and have better clients to work with. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.